Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Maybe we should forget the city.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Would you look at this place? All these people, happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too. Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell. Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Two tiefling queens, frightful and fierce.
That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill? 10?
Let's make it 20.
That's my girl.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades, yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your sweat. I mean to taste it. Sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on, and I have chosen the sweetest. I respect your error. There are, after all, other spreads before me. I will not go long without pleasure.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered. What are you going to do in the city?
There's always work for a guard.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on. Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night. Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all. Grovekeeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery. No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you magicked up a kitten. How was I supposed to know it was made of fire?
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight. everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though I never felt alone with a book in my hand, or with her for company. I speak of Tara, my Tresson, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd been most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I've given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. The same sharp tongue and sharp teeth. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope. I assure you, were you to meet Tara, you would see the comparison for the flattery it is. But perhaps that's not a point worth laboring further. Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise. Were I to recite that list, I fear we'd be here at dusk tomorrow. Many things, I assure you. But a conversation better saved for another time. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement may tip it over the edge, so to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Not everyone. We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
to beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Have a laugh. Make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
There's always work for a guard.
We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
Still my pints.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Maybe we should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars.
It's a bed and a roof for me, but...
An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized. As did I. But Lear and Cal were so excited for tonight, I thought it cruel to leave. Once my training with Leroican is complete, I'll put on a real show for them.
Don't worry about me. I'm quite content to enjoy the party from here. Go. Enjoy yourself.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles. Or perhaps you will be the one taking him.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but the journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. What this any who linger are, nature speaks to me. By all long Aridin and his from the if you can find this place, the decision is yours. But anything is preferable to. I would like to. I've long sought to return to Moonrise. I've chosen a successor as first. I'm glad this is why I chose Francesca. Indeed.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Hey, soldier.
Speak. I hadn't thought myself so transparent. Well, you'd be a succulent meal. I would like to have gorged. but you've been prodded and picked over like a suckling boar. I prefer fresher meat. It is done.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, unforbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
quick step.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home? Maybe.
He runs away. Only time will tell if he'll reappear.
I've always wanted a vicious killer as a pet.
Excellent choice.
Don't touch me.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Lost in thought.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's next?
Careful, I might. Break them. Interesting.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
Which way to the nearest library?
What now? Delicious.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it. A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. Was there something you wish to ask? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is, the tadpole's little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms. I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire, and you get burned. That's always the way of it. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama, a staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me, while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gate deception. You're delusional. I'd sooner trust a night hag than a strange figure bearing dream gifts. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power. Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Seems risky, if you ask me. Couldn't help getting stuck with the tadpole, but taking favors from it? Spooky. funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones? Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Seek and you shall find me. Outflank, outsmart.
That won't work.
Watch and learn.
Again. Try something else.
Take two.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Need to act fast. Take two. What should I do? Take two.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Samuel, stuck, devoted, servant of the Absolute, following orders of General Thorm. Find Duke Ravengard. Bring him to the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
I stoop to buy time.
The spell's power wanes.
Ravengard abducted to Moonrise Towers. Hells. Hells! Older Ravengard's been taken! Shit, shit, shit! You need to understand. Duke Ravengard is my father. More than pressing, vital. I was close to my father once, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. But my heart still aches to think he's been taken by these cultists. That name, Gortash. I know of him. A so-called military advisor to the Baldur's Gate elite. A weapons dealer, in cruder terms. We must rescue Father from Moonrise. He is a powerful man. The most beloved duke in Baldur's Gate. Should the absolute cultists infect him, there's no telling the damage he might do when he's returned to the city. There is, and you know why I can't tell you. My lips are quite literally sealed. Courage and confidence. You would have made a fine daughter to my father. Me? Well, I've never been able to escape my father's name, try as I might. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory, a man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Something over there.
Off we go then.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Charmed, I'm sure.
There is work to do.
Keep a blade close.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. And I trust you've told your fellow traveler here the nature of your ills.
I can't say that so far I've volunteered the entire truth.
Do you mean to say you've never bothered to disclose how dangerous you are?
Not in so many words. No.
Then you two have much to discuss after I'll have taken my leave. In short, Gale, through his own doing, has become a living explosive that could wipe from this world this very gathering, and much more besides. For his folly, Mystra forsook him. But now she has decreed he is to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself, and by the same token, do not discount your enemy. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can. I doubt not your
The orb.
Precisely. That which renders him so dangerous is an orb of Netherese origin that is buried within his chest. And that, Gale, is how we arrive at the heart of my directive. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the...
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine hastra mistraril Italior Thras Annas
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too, and yet, even the farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. Suppose it's time we dealt with the Hollyphant in the room. You have questions for me, and I promise I have answers. Ah. Well, that's a rather long and complicated story. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worth. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind? Once upon a very long time, I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite, and his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand. She restored the weave. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the god? You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed... I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book.
Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Terrifying, isn't it? And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Fortunately, this need no longer be a concern. Not until I meet the heart of the Absolute, whatever that is.
Soldier. Let's go, go, go. What's on your mind? Oh, come on. You don't... Oh, fine.
Well met. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and a talent for courtly dance. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Tempting. Give it some time, develop a bond, and maybe I'll show you a move or two.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
You must have questions.
One with the weave.
Someone there?
Hey, soldier, Well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. You haven't been using the parasite's power. But things you hope you're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. It's the parasites are merely a symptom of a greater... Were it not for my protection, so would you. Because I've been... Hells. I will... The cultists are gathering. Use the...
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always told me to be a gracious host.
All right.
Are you the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. Shadows have eyes. Go on.
I can feel the Shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her. The Shadow Curse. Do you know she loves me? She must do. Those signs.
Don't make eyes at me, you breach. Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! Ah! Hells, I near stained myself. Just seeing if this shadow... I take it you're the true soul we're waiting on? Needs passage to Moonrise? That'll be... The curb talks to Cansif inside. He'll run through it. Wait, but we're ready to go. You just need to tell Cat... So you want me to... I mean, I'll just go and, No! No!
If I must.
Swear the shadow. I don't know your smatter. Are you a friend? That makes me happy. I like the goblins, but the goblins, they beat me because I am weak, because I am soft, even though I try my best. But the goblins said I must stay here, or they'll cut me, kill me. You're right. The goblins are cruel. I'm scared. But I don't want them to hurt me anymore. Thank you. Goodbye, new friend.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? Good. We were told to expect you. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us. Their god and their guide together.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
New flesh for you, my Queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
And you? What are you?
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
Yes. Very well. Blessed. Come. Follow and stay close.
You heard him?
They should stay closer, my queen. They should stay in the light. Unless they want to become shadows. Come back! They must stay in the light, Majesty. They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Looks like an ambush.
Patience. Majesty, you bless us with... Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty.
Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that heretics!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies.
What are they doing? We thought they were true souls! Traitors! Heathens! Drag them into the dark! Let them take our lights! No good! Forever dauntless.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I feel neither shadow nor death.
You will die. The Absolute wills it so.
Guard against the darkness!
wizard in need.
It's Anna.
This feels good.
Time to move.
My faith will protect me.
Incredible. A light that chases away even the deepest shadows.
The lantern flickers ever so briefly, and you hear a slight twitter. Or perhaps it's simply your imagination.
You! Don't move a god's damn muscle. Talk. Why in the hells would a cultist turn on her kind?
The pin the woman wears is familiar to you. She belongs to the Harpers, a covert organization dedicated to freedom and balance.
Give me the lantern. You must come to last light. An inn, at first glance, but also a safe haven, free from the curse's tendrils. Or so it's been promised. Thank you. Stay close and be wary of the shadows. I'll mark your map, should the way be lost.
Put up a struggle. In vain.
All right. Time to see
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Easy! She helped us out in the shadows.
Hello. Gang. This is why we... You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who...
Yep. Saved one of my... I'd pretty much trust
true soul. What in the hells is that thing? Congrats. Hear me, Harper. I'll not tell me. Why, then you found... Settle in.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the...
The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Lest we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Maul. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. But of course, those curious little marks. Something important to your master, no doubt. But what? A love letter? A warning? A deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. If she's smart, she'll know she'd be getting a bum deal.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me can make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you. Poison? Sure. You must love the taste of it. He seems to know you pretty well. Yeah, I bet. What kind of problems could someone like me have? You hero types are all the same. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
I'm not shouting.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need? She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Greetings.
Tell me, what can I do for you? Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. If it takes the death of a god to stop you, I'd say your ambition has gotten somewhat out of hand. Not that I'm one to talk, of course. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mystra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach.
What's on your mind? The year, Tenir. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Well met.
Soldier.
Playtime's over.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Tower. Now,
Mizora, this may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Of course you will. Ta-ta.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Not just rot. I'd have to one of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the blood. And it means I always knew what my future held. And I know I chose right.
damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Devils never lose.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. You did a brave thing. Save.
The hurt runs deeper than she...
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole... Yeah. I can't believe...
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need? Shadows. Feels like they're gnawing at my very being.
Greetings.
You rarely rest well, but tonight something feels different. Whether it's the parasite within your brain or the darkness without, you're deeply uneasy. Again and again, your thoughts return to memories of pain, of suffering, of Cazador. You remember his small crook. Deep in your trance, it all feels vividly real again. The jagged cuts of the needle he used on you, the shapes he traced into your flesh. You can almost tell it is writing. You gather yourself. Building at first, you can't fight the freed from the ghost of your past. You can finally rest and dream of brilliant futures.
do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Looks like an ambush.
What's that?
The dark is strong enough to snuff out a torch. Well, I don't love that.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Well, some rest's better than none.
And here I go. Death can't have me. Not yet.
The true soul who's going to save us all. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter good luck while you're busy.
Marcus! I've been blessed. He's a true soul. My instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
A haunting face.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course, you can't believe.
Time to go.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
With pleasure.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Full damn you.
You've been in better shape.
Where do you think you're going?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
At any cost.
Me, oh my.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened? God spare us. Ketherick was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, you must destroy the cult of the Absolute. Their leader is a man called Ketherick, even so, as impossible. But hark. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the We cannot hesitate. Still your hearts.
soul who's going with it. It won't be enough to protect you against the areas of utter darkness, though. Where the curse is... There is. While you're busy in the tower...
Marcus! I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me.
It would be your...
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick.
The Absolute. You can't be...
Time to go.
Might will prevail. Shall we dance?
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Take you.
Where do you think you're going?
Shall we cut and run?
Battle favors the fearless.
Set me free.
Time to kill.
Oh my, oh my, oh me.
Take this!
Won't you help me? Set me free.
My nature has found!
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Take you.
Set me free.
Take you.
Take your
Talk to me.
On the victor's path.
Me, oh my, oh me.
No time to waste. Creator, destroyer.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
There's an elected parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. But they don't. Ketherick will strike again. We need you. Your few. But we met. He met you. You are that chance. Protected by your artifact. Discover the.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead.
I have.
You're the key to all of this. No mercy. For Ketherick will have...
Needs us. I know, but we need a plan. Help! Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh me.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
How's the barricade coming along? Pretty, but it can take.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh my.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Keep your distance, darling.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued. The cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand. The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time.
The hand that feeds is the hand that's loved. She'll never leave your side now. I stand corrected.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Oh, help! Help! We don't even know the way to
More activity among the cultists, Mom.
why we should
Preparing
leave
to
now.
march, I wager. Seems that way. Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, I thought I was... You have... I trust that you will. A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you.
I don't know, guys.
It's fine.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
I know, but when you help me, set me free. Won't you help me? 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 Set me free. Oh, help! Help!
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil. So just about do. Just about. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Set me free.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Hang around too long, though.
Pretty, but it can take. It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness.
Oh, help! Help! Won't you help me?
Let's just go already.
But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
That's why we should leave now.
Oh, help! Help! Won't you help me? Set me free.
Very, very quiet. It's a mild lass in here. Quietly.
Oh, help! Help! Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh, help! Help!
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Don't jest. We're all closer to... Go on, then. It belongs to... I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough.
No one cares. No one but us.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Let's just go already.
But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
That's why we should leave now.
Help! Help! Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh, help! Help!
Ready or not.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
That's curious.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Oh, help! Help! Oh, help! Help!
We asked Jahira. Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh, help! Help!
Into the shadows.
We've shared but one victory, friend.
Burning through our oil, but
Walk tall, friend.
just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though. Burning through our...
Oh, help! Help!
Shouldn't hang around too long.
Me oh my, oh my.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though. Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Oh, help!
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
A hero at heart.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Take care now.
Too dark to
Me
tell.
oh my, oh my, oh me.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Nowhere's safe. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left. I'll be here if you need it.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Oh, help! Help! Won't you help me? Set me free. Me oh my, oh my, oh me.
That might be worth a look.
Me oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh help! Help! Oh help! Help! Me oh my, oh my, oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free. Me oh my, oh my, oh me.
Moonrise Towers lies ahead. We're nearing the heart of the Absolute. I'm certain of it.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Let's keep our eyes on the task ahead.
Set me free.
Or I, as the case may be.
That's for
his thought.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be...
Praise the absolute.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retreat.
Us? No, it was Minfara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the absolute. Kill him!
Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you?
One blessed like myself.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience.
Praise...
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the
Another
secret
true
of the
soul.
absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
We are each of us threads in her design.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Once called monsters.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Where do you hail from?
Damn thing in there. A farrier in
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
The dreamscape.
Not for us.
This way.
How close we are to the... We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minfara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the absolute. Kill him!
Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you? Alas, it's the best option we have.
Mercy, General! Please!
Kill them. Quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
Your merciful streak will be the death of us one day. Let's hope Zarel won't be too angry.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Really thought one might.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Keep it quick.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zarel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet.
Her mind enters. She sees.
Explain yourself. I didn't expect you to do I was hoping you'd be able to help with something more important, but you're only fit to muck that.
Let's see if she parts every emotion, soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You have used the wizard well. But the desperate one who would love such a pathetic man must hunger for greater delights deep down. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass. I have already been blessed to stand in her. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not?
But I can, and the best. That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to... There is a relic, the relic, but we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. The shadow... Take one, but don't
Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Raj, should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea. We can learn exactly what that means together, Research, naturally. Now, many hearts, one soul. Isn't just there we are. And if I may, would you have a moment? Ever since I was a young girl, I have dreamt of being bitten by a vampire. And now, here I stand before one. Can you make my dream come true? I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours. If you to feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes. I want it. Incredible. Incredible.
As her blood seeps between your lips, you realize something's off. Her blood is rancid, tainted by unnatural experiments.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste. I feel exquisite, though. So here's my... It was...
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Delicious.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Won't you help me? Set me...
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. Indeed. The curse is still present, of course. Just veiled and at arm's length for now. Not a trick I can repeat often, but tonight is different. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder, and with company to match. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime and prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly, to say it all better. But time is short. I'm in love with you. And you're a bad liar. I lived the life of a hermit for some time before I met you. Safer for all, but not conducive to pleasures of the flesh. I want it to be perfect. To bond with you in the way the gods do, intertwining our spirits in visions of the weave. Are you sure? I could conjure up any sight that you could dream of, and a few you could not. I could use the weave to make us feel sensations beyond reckoning. I could do more than woo you. I could wow you. Yes, you are. Trust me, I would know. Let's do it your way then, so long as it's with you. A small gesture towards your comfort. I wanted to talk to you about our night together. Have you ever walked to the very edge of a great precipice and shuddered at how easy it would be to step into the void? Ever since Elminster told me of Mistra's expectations of me, it felt like I could. But you led me away from the edge. Without your words, your touch, I fear I would have sought purpose and solace in that void. It reminded me what living can feel like. Well, generosity is always a noble virtue, whether it be in the streets, by the charity box, or betwixt the sheets. Besides, given my propensity towards verbosity, surely can't be a surprise that I have a practiced tongue. I hope the end is much farther away than I had suspected. I hope that night meant as much to you as it did to me. And I hope we all have more time together. Together. Alone. I'll see that there is. Woe betide anyone who tries to stop me. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Greetings. I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
You would threaten Lae'zel of Kalir. How unusual. How satisfying. You bared your teeth and sprayed your venom. A threat to be savored. Very well. Let's see what this moonrise illuminates.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh, help! Help! Oh, help! Help!
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorn, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination. Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorn will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Soldier?
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
I can't help but notice you seem happier of late. There's a spring in your step that wasn't there before. Just a pity I'm not responsible for it. Don't be. He's charming enough, well read, and don't worry about me.
I am as honored as I am enamored. I'm not the only one who longs for you. Yet you chose me. I thought you might drown in Shadowheart's dark eyes. Yet you swam to the shores of Gale. Must admit I am surprised, not to mention flattered, elated, and a little frightened. Such stiff competition, and yet you chose me. Then I'm glad to have met your standards, and intend to prove your appraisal more than correct. Whatever you need, you only have to ask. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. You must know, our relationship is the brightest spot in our otherwise bleak endeavor. To know you love me for the man I am and not the magic I command. None have loved me so purely before. You are everything to me. And yet our relationship is only a nascent fraction of what it will become. You give me hope. And I've not had that in some time. Grateful, mostly. For meeting you. For having someone who cares that I'm here, alive. Not reduced to a cloud of netherese vapor. Someone apart from my Tressim, that is. Plenty of them, and all complicated. It's not easy to turn away from one you once loved, but now that I see our relationship with all the illumination hindsight has to offer, I mostly feel only regret. I was not the first wizard to fall under her spell, nor will I be the last. I was an amusement to her. Mortal to be trifled with, amused and eventually discarded. I regret the way I hurt her, of course I do. But she would have seen me destroy myself to earn her forgiveness. There's no love lost between us. None at all. What a question. No. You're not the first. Though you are the first since my relationship with Mystra came to its ignominious end. When the true danger posed by my condition became apparent, I had no choice but to sequester myself away from civilized society. A reclusive wizard. Who'd have thought? After so long with Mystra, I have to say the pleasures of mortal love are much sweeter than I remember. Though perhaps that's simply because it's with you. I'm many things to many people, but I'm never a man to throw the L word around lightly. I said exactly what I meant. I love you. You should never, never doubt that. no matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Oh, help! Help! Oh, help! Help!
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. Prudent. But I hope we don't have to contend with the perils of the curse for long. There is more to living than just survival. Much more.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound. The wound is superficial, the edge is torn and jagged. Probably a gnoll's crude blade. As the wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
The little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Amicus,
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
Oh my, oh me. Won't you help? Oh, help! Help!
A distillery? Not my preferred tipple, honestly.
I could use a drink after wandering these roads.
Go back down when you whistle. Tell your story. Son of Thorn, go on. Cheers, bottoms up.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds.
Go on, drink. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
The liquid burn.
Now tell me a story. A fable. A saga. Delight me. So am I. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, and few father bring it in, toss it down. Father, questions done, finished, over. Only drink. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished, beasts bastard. Minions. Many. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more. The spirit of the land. More. Drink. I know you want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Father's talking. I can't bear it. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Do mess up. Now settle your mind, chum. Moon, mountain dark, coming. Chum, you're.
What's that?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisbald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thisbald devoted months. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-dead the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisbald, unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination. Your minds separate with the corpse rose petal.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
You set your eye. The poison described within requires
Oh, help! Help! Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Renovations. Please, clutter the pardon.
Oh, help! Help! Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Shah's blessings upon you. He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Greetings.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you? Whatever you need, you only have to ask. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. Grateful, mostly. For meeting you. For having someone who cares that I'm here, alive, not reduced to a cloud of Netherese vapor. Someone apart from my Tressim, that is. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Oh, help! Help! Me, oh my, oh my, oh me.